Dear students, in this episode, we are going with the a numerical which is based on the motion under gravity. A ball is thrown vertically upward with a velocity of 35 meters per second from the top of a building of height 35 meters. How long will it travel to before it hits the ground? Now, in this question, the ball is thrown vertically upward and it will go to certain height and then it will come to ground. So before it will go up and here its final velocity will come to 0, then it will come down. Here initial velocity is given to us. Now we are assuming the final velocity will be 0 at a height of h. So using third equation of motion, v square is equal to u square plus 2gh. Now here the ball is going upward, that's why we have taken the value of g as negative, minus. So final velocity equal to u square minus 2gh, u square is equal to 2gh. This is the expression which we are getting. Now we know that u is equal to 35. We have substituted 35 to the value of g which we have to take is 10. So we have calculated 35 into 7 upon 4. So it is 245 upon 4 meter. The height which is attained by this ball when it is thrown with a velocity of 35 meter per second, we have got the height attained by this ball. Now once we have got height, so we can calculate the total height. 35 meter plus this height will give the height through which it will drop down. Now here, and also we can calculate the time because the question is how long will it take, will travel to before it hits the ground. Now we have to take the time t, this t1 say, and from here to here it will take time t2. So we have used the first equation of motion where v is equal to u plus gt. Now here v is equal to u minus gt because final velocity is 0. So we have taken this u is equal to gt1. Now u is 35 and g is 10 meter per second square. So finally we have got this relation and the value is 3.5 seconds. The time taken to reach this height. Now once we have got this, now we know the total height. So if we know the total height, we can determine it with the equation of third equation of motion. We have got the total height. It is coming up to 385 by 4 meter. Now h is equal to ut2 plus 1 upon 2 gt2 square. Now the final initial velocity from here it is 0. So it is 0 into t plus 1 upon 2 10 the value of g. Now it is coming down, so we have taken the plus 1 t2 square. Now 385 upon 4. So 385 upon 4 and this is the 0. So it is multiplied with 2 and divided by 10. So ultimately we have got 385 upon 20 t2 square. 77 upon 4. So it is 19.25. And if we calculate t2, so we are having this value. t2 is equal to 4.328 seconds. So when it is thrown from here to here, t1 is the time to reach here and t2 is the time which is coming here. Okay. So here 4.38, t2 and t1 is 3.5 seconds. So total time which we have is 7.88 seconds from building to this side and from here to ground. This is the ground of the building. So total time taken by the ball to hit the ground will be 7.88 seconds by this calculation. So this way we can solve the numericals which is based on the motion under gravity. We need to use three equations of motion It can be applicable according to the condition